I'm Lior Yogev, founder and CEO of FundGuard. What we're seeing is really convergence in the market, driving a lot of buying decisions. Asset managers becoming more wealth platforms, and wealth platforms want to have products that they want to distribute, so kind of becoming more of an asset manager. So the confluence of that, as well as kind of public and private markets, being in the same funds or different investment products, that's what's kind of driving people's need to reinvest in the business. AI is obviously kind of, in everybody's mind, and how do you have kind of, better data, cleaner data, real-time data, such that you can use it, for inference and provide kind of better investment decisions, insights to kind of both managers and to investors. Those are the key functions that are driving people to transform. Beyond cost savings, kind of clients, what they're looking for is really to have a total portfolio view across kind of, publics and privates, across kind of all the assets that they have kind of, invested in. So that's one thing. Second thing is about being real time. So kind of data, particularly in the private markets, getting kind of real time data is a real challenge. And people are looking at how do they kind of, become, they track how long it takes them to deliver a full kind of information to clients and investors today versus kind of a post kind of investment. And the last piece is really about kind of the engagement with client, the type of insights that they can deliver, which, there's nothing to compare today because they're really kind of doing it in a legacy way. So it's kind of all about cost and having a single view and having kind of information real time, which with much greater transparency. It's going to depend on the organization and where the kind of need for transformation is being driven from, whether it's from the operations or it's coming from the executive office or the front office. There's really kind of different flavors to different organizations, but ultimately what's driving all of them is one, kind of huge kind of pressure on fees. Two is demand from kind of investors to get full portfolio view on a real-time basis with greater transparency and analytics than they have kind of traditionally. People have come to expect it in any kind of in their normal course of life across everything except for in financial services and in capital markets and investments. So those are the things that are driving everybody. Each organization is just going to be slightly driven by the people that are there and kind of, the vision that they bring to their job. One, FundGuard actually started as a kind of backup solution for NAV reduction on the back of a major outage with one of the largest providers in our space for fund and investment accounting solutions and kind of large banks that were using them. So that was one thing, but really recently we saw kind of ransomware attacks in our industry where clients didn't have access to their data. So resiliency is really kind of top of mind for a lot of asset managers. They're getting kind of more questions by their regulators. So it's a driving force because people realize, right, that kind of there's more and more fragility kind of in legacy systems, and there's more attackers who are trying to take kind of advantage of those kind of problems. So we come in and essentially kind of both provide resiliency to people who are using other systems as being an oversight and a backup solution for their NAV production, but also FundGuard holistically, right, as we built kind of as a true SaaS platform, not just something that you take kind of a legacy system and put it in the cloud. We built it with the kind of most robust security that's available today on the web, but also in terms of redundancy and resiliency, there's the right way to build solutions in the cloud that allow you to have within kind of a certain cloud provider, making sure that if a region goes down, you can actually fail over to another region, and also between different clouds. So FundGuard, for instance, is running on both kind of AWS and Azure. So if there is a holistic problem with one of the cloud providers, we can fail over to the other one. So it's both kind of, helping others who are using other systems, but also everybody who's coming to FundGuard is getting kind of just the best tech solution out there that's built for enterprise resiliency.